Okay, let's see if I can do this. My video just cut out because it was maxed out, so let's see if I can finish this off because I was not very far from the end. Every diet or weight loss program out there focuses on reducing energy, usually energy intake is either reducing sugars or it's reducing fat or it's reducing both. So basically food reduction, restricting our food intake, and or increases movement based on the old equation of energy in, energy out, and using up more energy to use up more of the energy in, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're all tend to be based on. I don't count calories, and guess what? And I'm not advocating this because I will be doing exercise, and exercise is good for you, it's good for our body, it's good for our gut bacteria, even new evidence is coming out, it's good for our lifespan, our health and well-being and everything. Exercise is good, but guess what? I ain't doing any. I largely sit on my bum. As you can see in the back, all of this work that I've been doing to set up and launch my business, I've been largely sat on my bum while I've been losing weight. And so therefore I can take the increased movement out of the equation, because if anything, my movement has gone down. I have no longer, I've not been going the running or whatever. Will be, again, I'm intending to. I also do not count calories. Therefore, if I am not actively restricting my energy intake, my fats or my sugars, and counting those calories, how on earth am I continuing to slowly lose this last little bit of weight? How am I managing and maintaining the weight while still eating chocolate and crisps and mince pies? And I will tell you, it's all based on as it appears, I nearly got rid of it, as it appears in nature. There's the clue. Look at sugar, for instance. How does sugarcane appear in nature? It appears as a stick. It is smothered in fibre. All you need to do for a clue as to how our body and our planet evolved in sync with each other. We evolved to eat food as it appeared on the planet, in nature. Therefore, nature holds all the clues for what we need to do to manage and maintain our weight naturally. And it all is to do with Mother Nature's packaging. What do paleo and vegan and healthy vegan diets, successful diets have in common? They eat a lot of whole foods, whole fruits, whole grains. They eat things that are closer to as it appears in nature, without the nasty additives, without the man-made concentrated energy forms. It has its natural packaging still. So this is key. And so sometimes it doesn't necessarily become about food restriction, energy restriction anymore. It doesn't necessarily become about increasing your movement. Both are hard, and trying to do both at the same time is extremely difficult. It is maybe about adding to our diets, not taking away. Maybe it's about adding that crucial ingredient that is missing from our foods, our meals. And it's not about just having a portion, a salad at lunchtime and thinking, oh, we can be naughty at dinner. It is about food combinations, okay? Think how energy appears in nature. Fat energy and carb energy in nature appears with Mother Nature's packaging, which is fibres and resistant starches. Fibre and resistant starch are the things that we do not digest. Therefore, they go all the way through our system. They go through the 22-foot long intestines. They reach our poo factory. They feed our good guys in our guts. They are the things that prompt the release of peptide YY, our appetite reducing hormone. And they are the porridgey, hairy plug holes that sticks down a stream. It is how you can have the exact same bowl of pasta, the exact same meal, one with fibre, one without the fibre. We are going to absorb every single calorie of that energy. The one with insoluble and soluble fibres that create the hairy porridgey plug hole effect and the sticks down a stream effect, not all of that energy gets absorbed. That is how you can add to your meals, not take away. Add to your meals with the fibre, with the hairy porridgey plug holes, yet reduce your energy absorption from that meal. It is why the resistant starch, we talked about resistant starch, that magical transformation that happens. Think of pasta, freshly cooked pasta. It's had nothing added to it, just freshly cooked pasta or potatoes. And how that, when it's fully cooled, that pasta clumps together. And that is how visually we can think about resistant starch. So cooking, then fully cooling down your carbohydrates and even reheating them. Gently reheating them, obviously to they're piping hot, health and safety. Even reheating a cooked and cooled carbohydrate is higher in resistant starch. So the exact same bowl of rice or bowl of pasta, one that has been freshly cooked and eaten straight from the pan, the other fully cooled down has then become some of it, a percentage of that carbohydrate energy has become resistant starch that not only do we not digest, it feeds the good guys in our bacteria. One, we absorb all of the calories, the other, we don't absorb all of the calories. And that is how the exact same food, not restricting necessarily food intake, but being clever about our food combinations. Have that salad starter, have that vegetables with your meal, have things that have come in their nature. More of your foods create as they appear in nature, because the closer to nature they are, the more likely the balance between energy and that fibrous, all-important Mother Nature packaging is more in tune with that balance. You know, just look at nature. Look at sugar being in the form of a stick. She didn't say you can't eat it. She didn't make it poisonous. She wrapped it in a shed load of fibre. Okay, so I think I've then managed to look to nature for all the clues. Think about your vegetables, because obviously they are low energy sources of fibre. So when you eat whole grains and whole foods, bear in mind that that natural packaging that is around that whole grain, so such as whole grain pasta, whole grain breads, bear in mind that that packaging is helping slow down and reduce the energy in that food, in that jacket potato, in that whole grain pasta, in that whole grain bread. It is not then going to reduce and help reduce something else that maybe is high energy on your plate. This is where the salad vegetables and the cooked vegetables, that is where they come in, because they are low energy, high fibre, with the added bonus of being nutrient dense, having lots of valuable vitamins and minerals and so forth that our body also wants. And always remember to eat your vegetables with some fat, because many of the vitamins and minerals in vegetables are fat soluble, which means to absorb them properly we need to eat them with fat. So you're missing out on some vital nutrients there if you do not eat fat with your vegetables. So reducing energy absorption is not all about reducing food intake. Being clever with your food and adding back the fibre that our food manufacturing processes have taken away, whilst concentrating and increasing the energy in things. That is what we need to add back in, and that is all I do. So very often before my dinner, what is my snack? When that snack time when you're making a meal and you're ravenous and you need something, things like carrot sticks and hummus, vegetables, yeah? Have those salad starters. Eat and don't just think, oh, I'll eat a vegetable at the end of my meal. Think of the porridgey, hairy plug hole effect that sticks down a stream, that some of it is swept out. To slow down and impede the absorption of our sugars, we need to be eating it before and with our food. This is why I say salad starters, side plate of vegetables, add to your food. Don't necessarily take away, add to it. And I don't know about you, but making meals bigger is definitely something I can do. Good luck, guys. Take care.